Hey loves, who's ready for some more? I was gonna say for another and then I got caught up and excited and said for more. Who's ready for another and yet some more Foundation Review Mondays? I'm here to review what is on my face today, which is the YSL Youth Liberating Serum. I don't know if it's called Serum Foundation or just Serum. In any case, whatever the title of this video is the proper name. So I was going to wait for the weekend to actually do a proper video and put it on my face and show you me applying it and show you me with sort of a fresh face of makeup. But then after wearing this for 3 days in a row and loving it, I was like, you know what? I just need to show them what it looks like after 15 hours wear because they're not going to believe me. They're going to say, this girl is lying to us. She's trying to pull the wool over her eyes. No. So this is 15-hour wear foundation. Can we just... I'll bring you in a minute, but this is 15-hour wear foundation. Yeah. I'm gonna bring you in so I can show you and then I'll zoom you back out and talk to you about logistics and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, so it's worn off on my nose. I try anytime, I don't know what it is, so you guys tell me if you have any tips, but anytime I try to highlight my nose, it ends up wearing off in the weirdest ways, whatever's, even though there's foundation there first, if I put any kind of highlight, any kind of product just to sort of highlight that area, it wears off and gets patchy and I gotta wipe it off. It's weird. I don't understand what's happening, but that's why it's a little bit patchy here. But do you see this? I still have blush on. Okay, my little acne scars are shining a little bit through, but I still have blush on and this little area is popping up, but do you see those cheeks coverage and those? Okay, before I show you my chin, this is about to get real. So if you're not about that life, you can log off now, but I gotta be real with you. Okay, so you see where I have these 2 blemishes right here? It is eating through, the oils from that are eating through the foundation in not the most attractive way, fine, but there's still coverage there. I can't get over this. And I am a little bit shiny up here, but it's nothing major. So, yeah. I could sit here and stare at my face for a long time. But I'm not going to do that because that would make for one heck of a boring video. I'm going to zoom back in. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you what it looks like after 15 hours because you wouldn't have believed me if I hadn't shown it to you. So this foundation retails for, the price difference this time between Canada and the US is not that crazy, which is strange to me. $69 in the US and then $72 here in Canada, which usually there's a good $10-15 price difference between any of our products. But anyways, Sephora doesn't carry this guy. You would have to go to a Nordstrom if you're in the US, any YSL counter in the US, and same in Canada, wherever they sell YSL. So for us it would be the Bay or Holt Renfrew, or I know Murale, which I tell you about all the time. So for my Canadian girls who shop at Shoppers Drug Mart, shop at Murale if there's one close to you, or even online, because you can use your points to pay for your makeup. So points that you rack up at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is our drugstore. So I racked up a bunch of points over the weekend buying toothpaste and Tylenol and toilet paper and all that kind of good stuff, and then I go turn around and use that at Murale to buy NARS and YSL and Guerlain. It's insane. It's very exciting. It makes up for our drugstores not being as cool as US drugstores. But yeah, so that was the price, and I couldn't find an actual fluid ounce volume online, but judging from the bottle, you probably get about an ounce of product, which is typical for most foundations. And what I found interesting was that the color range is very wide, but that being said, they have weird names. So what's on my face today is B20. I don't know what B20 stands for, because there's stuff that has Y's in them, and so you think, okay, so yellow tones and neutral tones, but what does B stand for? So my recommendation is try to go into a counter and get color matched, because we tried a couple different ones. I'm usually able to pick out the one that looks right, but I had to I was in between a couple. I really like the match that we picked today, so I'm excited about that. And in terms of consistency, so I still have the sample because it's expensive and I'm trying to use it before I buy the full size, but let's bring you in. I hope you see that. It's quite a liquidy consistency. And so what is super interesting about the application of this guy is that when you put it on, so you dab it on, it's liquid, and then you mix it in. As you're mixing it, it feels like a super sheer, super lightweight foundation. I was like, oh no, this is just going to be sheer and it's going to be like a serum and not like a real full coverage of any kind. But it's full coverage. Like, you could probably get a medium coverage if you dabbed a little bit less. But I didn't even go full out crazy. Like, I thought I would get a medium coverage with the amount that I put on my face. I put like 3 spots here and 3 spots here and 2 here and then 1 here. And like just with my fingers and then blended it out. And I got this coverage. So it was a little bit more 15 hours ago. But basically, like, the only places this wore off is sort of where I have some breakouts. So there's a little more oil popping through, eating away the foundation. Don't you love how I talk about my face like it's a monster? So yeah, as you're applying it, it shears, it like blends out effortlessly, and it's so lightweight and it's so light in consistency. You're like, there's no way I'm gonna get any kind of real coverage out of it. And then you're done blending and it's like, what just happened? So it was really exciting in that way. It's supposed to have ingredients in it that help brighten your complexion, and sort of tighten and all that kind of hydrate and keep your face hydrated all day. So I have to say that my face doesn't feel dry, but it doesn't necessarily feel hydrated either. So I don't know about the hydrating part of this serum moisture or serum foundation. In terms of brightening my complexion, I do think that my complexion is nice and bright and all that kind of good stuff. But again, I don't know if there's any long-term benefits to wearing this foundation, if that makes sense. So I definitely would recommend this to anyone who wants a more medium to full coverage foundation, something that's going to last on you all day. So I saw this, I follow a French YouTuber here called Sana, or Sananas2106. I'll link her channel down below if you're interested. But this was the foundation that she wore on her flight from Paris to New York. And I saw her when she landed in New York and her face looked flawless, like in the vlog. I was like, I gotta try this out. So, I'm glad I did, because she wasn't lying. This is what it looks like after 15 hours. So I recommend this, like I said before, medium to full coverage. Someone who wants long wear out of their foundation. Someone who's looking maybe for some extra benefits in their foundation. I think the higher price tag comes with the fact that it's supposed to be sort of a youth liberating, right? So it's hydrating, it's brightening, it's toning your face. I can't attest to the hydrating part. In terms of brightening, my face does feel nice and bright. So yeah, and then anyone obviously who wants to splurge, because it is not a cheap foundation at all. So as I think I've told you before, I swear I'm gonna end up with 15 different foundations as I test these all. I am trying really hard to wait till I finish my Chanel foundation before I get any more. Now, I say that with taking into effect that I say I can't buy any until I finish it. Now, when I finish it, I'm going to replace it with 1 or 5. I don't know. We shall see. But this one, I don't want to run out of sample because I really like the way this looks on my face. So maybe look out for a haul. Maybe try it yourselves. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling, because the more I talk about this, the more I want to get on my phone and order it, or run out the door to the mall. I'm gonna try not to do that. But let's give you 3 points of positivity for the day. So the first has definitely got to be some amazing iced tea that I made. It's been really nice and warm around here recently, and so getting into that summer spirit, I bought a steeper pitcher with a steeper in it, and I've been making myself peach iced tea. And it's been fun to make, and then fun to have it in the fridge and feel all fancy. So that's been making me really happy. My second point of positivity is I picked up some books you guys recommended for me. So I picked up these 2. I picked up I'm the Messenger by Marcus Zusak. I hope that's how you pronounce his name. And then My Dream of You by, oh boy, Nuala O'Fallon. What's that one? But yeah, I'm excited to dig into these and get reading. I love to read, especially when it's nice and sunny outside. I'll sit outside and just read and wear less sunscreen because I burn like nobody's business. I was out at the park the other day and I had SPF 50 on my face, and then I got home and I'm sitting there, my face was red, and I'm sitting there feeling it. It was tender to the touch. It's like, how is this happening? There was SPF 50 on my face. Like, this is not okay. At all. And then my third point of positivity was another really great mail day today. I got some much needed love in the mail, which is always really fun. It makes me really happy. I would show it to you, but where did I put it? It's in the car. I don't want to go all the way to the car because it's like far away. Can you tell that it's been a long day? I'm gonna leave you with that. Send you guys tons of love. Wish you an amazing day. And as always, I cannot leave you without reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys.